Hi there. If you're thinking about selling your home in Toronto, you might feel stuck wondering, with prices dropping and uncertainty all around, is now even a good time to list? It is a fair question. For many homeowners, the fear of selling at a lower price than hoped, or simply not getting an offer, is real. But what if I told you that right now there are signs that the market is shifting in your favor and smart sellers could come out ahead? In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through what's really happening in Toronto's housing market, what it really means for you, and why acting soon might just be your best move. Let's look at what's happening now in Toronto. We'll start with the numbers. For October 2025, detached and semi detached were down 9.1% and 6.9% compared to last October. Days on market was up to 47 days compared to 42 last October. For single family homes, they're still commanding higher prices, but even those have been easing compared to last year, where it's come down from 1.778 million to 1.619 mil. Meanwhile, inventory and new listings have risen, giving buyers more choices, which has put pressure on prices and given buyers more negotiating power. On the interest rate front, there's a significant shift. The Bank of Canada recently dropped its policy rate to 2.25, translating to lower variable mortgage costs. The bond market, which is the driver of fixed rates, has been hovering around the 2.8%, down from the peak of 4.3% in July 2023. That said, even with lower rates, many buyers remain cautious, which means demand hasn't yet surged back to historic highs. To summarize, prices are lower than last year. There's more inventory. Buyers have more choices. And interest rates, while improved, haven't fully triggered a massive wave of buyer activity yet. Now, why it feels risky to sell? I get it. Seeing those numbers, many homeowners might think, if I list now, I might just lose money compared to last year. Or, with so much inventory, maybe my home will sit unsold or sell for far less than expected. Or some home sellers might think, if interest rates drop further, maybe I should wait and see, hoping prices bounce back. These are valid concerns. In a market where prices are down and buyers are cautious, sellers do risk a lower net sale price or even no sale at all. The uncertainty is enough to make sellers put their plans on hold. Here's a different perspective. While things feel uncertain, this uncertainty can be your advantage. Let me walk you through 4 reasons why now could be a smarter time than it feels. 1. Because prices have cooled, many buyers, especially those priced out in the peak years, are re entering the market cautiously. 2. With more inventory, buyers now have choices, and these buyers have expectations. Homes that are well priced, well presented, and in desirable neighborhoods with good schools, walkable to retail, and accessible to transit tend to stand out more than they did in a frenzied seller's market. When the market was abnormal in 2021 and early 2022, buyers were acting based on fear of missing out. It wasn't necessarily based on evaluating all the important factors to them. 3. The recent interest rate cut, 9 so far by the Bank of Canada, improve affordability for many buyers. Over time, this could reinvigorate demand. So if you list soon before a full rebound, you may avoid competing against a flood of new sellers down the line. 4. For homeowners considering moving up or relocating, lower prices might give you the leverage to trade up more affordably on the bigger purchase, or to get better terms when you buy your next home. In short, when the market is shaky, be strategic. Timing, preparation, and pricing matters more than ever. And that plays into the hands of sellers who move forward with a plan. So you might be asking, who wins in this market? Which sellers are best positioned to benefit right now? First group are the homeowners needing to move up into a larger home due to growing family needs. The second group is owners of well-maintained, upgraded, or turnkey homes in neighborhoods with strong demand. These homes tend to draw demand even when the market is sluggish. The third group that I see are real estate investors with underperforming investment properties. For example, an investor who would consider selling their investment condo to get into the duplex and triplex market. Now, this group are not sellers, but will benefit from this market. First-time home buyers who for many years had to compete against well-capitalized buyers now have the leverage of negotiating price and choosing a home that works for them without feeling pressured to make a decision within a few hours. If you fall into one of the above categories, this market gives you time to plan. You're not forced to list tomorrow, but waiting too long might erode your leverage if interest rates drop further or if supply tightens again. So why should you consider selling now? Here's the bottom line. The market feels uncertain. And yes, selling today won't get you the peak of 2022 prices. Real estate is about making smart decisions based on current data and future trends. If you list now with realistic pricing and well-executed staging, you stand a solid chance of getting fair market price without competing against a flood of other sellers. Keep in mind, real estate is local, and your competition is your surrounding neighbors, not the whole city. Here are 3 things to do if you're thinking of selling. First, understand the direct local micro market trends of your neighborhood. Understand who you're competing against, the number of active listings, number of sales, and days on market to get a property sold. Comparing property finishes and features is important as well. 2. Create a list of to-do items to show your property 10 out of 10. Address the repairs and get a home inspection up front. This preemptively addresses potential issues that might come up in the negotiation process. 3. Stage the house like it's a showpiece. You want buyers to have an emotional connection with the home and visualize themselves living, entertaining, and raising their family in the home. Getting a home sold is an art, and this market demands the best out there. If you're considering selling, download my 3 mistakes home sellers should avoid guide via the link below. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.